Well, we're back. Been gone all summer. Went to Texas, bought a little place down there, and did a little fishing, and just getting out of the heat. Not a lot of people can say they went to Texas to get out of the heat, but that's what we did. We can say that here in Arizona. It's hot, and being able to go out in the mornings and in the evenings and go fishing, and still being able to do yard work, cutting the grass and so forth on the weekends. So it's still plenty usable out there in the summertime. I think most places are like that. Everybody complains about the heat, but you get to actually go outside and still do it. You just complain about it. Well, in Arizona, you don't complain about the heat. You just you don't go outside. It's just hot, and you'll catch fire at some point if you're stand out in it too long. So that's what we did, and that's how we escaped it. And we're glad to be back though, because it's nice again. Although we came back a little earlier than this. We've been here for a month and a half or so, and it was just still too hot to get anything done outside, working on the truck and whatnot. So I had lots to do though once I got back, working on a motorcycle. Yeah, here's a little flashback to that. Here's the current priority project. You're gonna have to lift or crack in the swing arm. Oh yeah. So you're and we had a little fun. Went and watched a guy do some racing down in Tucson.
Call out for everybody. John went in and double bolted. So hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Get in the beads. Freeze him to death.
Oh no, that's Derek. That's him.
Did you hit 55? Yeah, I hit it.
I don't know what that number is. The duct tape drags, a lot of fun, great time, really going down there and kind of getting into some normalcy, something we're missing right now in this world today, pretty much in general. It's just normal, good time type thing. So that was a lot of fun, and did some other things in the shop again while it was still a little bit too warm to be outside working on the truck. I was inside doing some things, reorganization, put up some shelves, and just cleaning up in general so I could be ready for when it was time to get to work. One of the things I'm going to be doing a lot of this summer is working on my pinball machine, because I need to get it done and do whatever I'm going to do with it, but basically just get it done, and so it's not spread out over the shop. So if the bike's priority 1, this is priority 2. So far this year, this is the head from my jukebox. I finished this side really well, I think, anyway. Retemplated it, but this side came out pretty bad. The cane and some other parts around the shoes and stuff ran quite a bit, so I wasn't using any adhesive. I was just trying to kind of hold the template against the wood. That didn't work out too good. You can see that with all that sunshine out there, but anyways, so I'm sanding that back down. I'm gonna try it again. Once I'm done with that head, I got the box to do here, and it should be quite a bit easier, because it's just a matter of taping and respraying these. And then this has been sitting here for a couple of days. We're years. That's the play surface, and I was going to completely redo the surface, but I'm going to probably just end up doing is waxing it. I'll clean it, which I already did clean quite a bit of it. I started to make a new bumper cover here out of plexiglass. I need to finish that to match that one best I can. But then I'm probably just going to clean the surface best I can without making it a mess and wax it. And also probably want to get on my jukebox at some point as well. T-Bird needs some things done to it. It's kind of a driver, so it's going to kind of take priority along with the pinball machine and some other things that I got to do. Are going to take priority over the truck this year. Can't make it the primary focus. However, we'll continue working on it as time permits and money permits because we're getting ready to get into some pretty good expenses. Well, without further ado, I think we might as well get into starting on the truck, which was just this weekend. Today's Monday, and I did this work on Friday evening and Saturday. Take a look. Time for the unveiling. Not much left covered. This is what happens to a brand new, free with any purchase Harbor Freight tarp after 6 months. Anyway, strap off here. This gets to go right into the trash, at least. Don't have to worry about folding it up that way. Just there. Okay, well, we got some bubbling and a little rust from exposure. I don't know, how do people do this where it just stays on? Yeah, that was a little harder to get prepped. Kind of understand that. Guess this is all right. I don't think that's bubble. Oh, it is. I don't know. I thought I prepped that pretty good. Maybe go back and check the other videos. Tell me where I went wrong. Because some of this just does not want to stick on here. Okay. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. Guess it's better than it was, but not as good as it should be. I think I'm just touching up this time. I'm not going to obviously redo it. This isn't bad, all the lower flat surfaces. Kind of along the top rail, it looks like. here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll touch it up. We'll see. My dad had my control arm all summer, the upper control arm, and he came to the conclusion, and I think I agree with him, that the seal on this doesn't have to be flush up against this necessarily. That the seal is around the shaft, not forced by pushing it up against the shoulder of the shaft. We're going to test that out. We're going to see if that's the case. We still have this weird thing where when I start to torque these, it digs into the collar on this, on the control arm. But you got to put 120 pounds, I believe it is, a torque on these. So it's got to be done, and there isn't anything else, no washers or anything like that. So it just does what it does. I'm just going to let her rip and see what happens. Anyway, got the car, got the T-Bird going, the bike's running, and this is the other bike, little Honda, cute little thing, Honda-matic 400, that is having some issues with the tank liner dissolved and clogged up the carburetors. So got some work to do there, but I can get back to the truck. So it's going to be awesome. Keep watching. I also got some cabinets. These were kitchen tear outs from a neighbor, which I still have kind of a little pile of them over there. And got some drawers out of it. Not sure what I'm going to do. I might take that countertop off and prop it up so it goes flush with underneath the bench. But main thing is, got some cabinets. I can start putting some things away in that, and then I can maybe start putting these parts on the shelf where they belong. Already got her all mounted up here like it's gonna be. Oh. And I can't get on it. Already there. Not bad. I really wish I could get on that. I don't see any possibility of it. Well, that didn't work. Can't get the socket on no matter what I tried there, so we're gonna go with her chucked up in the vise and see how that does. Again, I'm just going to, it's actually 101.7 right now, and then I'm going to look up just to make absolute certain of the torque value, which I believe, as I recall, is 120. This is the other side. Got the other one to 100 and 1. That one's to 101. Alright, so when we look at the book, I don't know if that's focusing or not, but we got upper control arm bushings. We are 1500, and we're looking at 105 to 120. So I'm going to go for somewhere in the neighborhood of 112. Alright, got her locked up at right around 112. That's not gonna work. I have to re-chuck this thing. Let's check for motion. Turns pretty tight, but it turns. I think that's just the way these old ones are. I mean, they make the new ones. I mean, there's definitely freedom of movement. I think we got a completed part here, folks. Oh, praise the Lord. Okay, so there's no torque specs for the ball joint bolts, so my assumption is that just means tight. And I went ahead and put the Zerks on, and I did not pre-fill it with grease. This was kind of experimental, and I really didn't think, to be honest with you, about the fact that I need to grease these, but we're greasing them now. That's it. This thing's ready to go on. Could you imagine? I'm actually possibly getting ready to put a part on the truck. I can barely believe it. All right. I gotta believe it. I'm seeing it. Quick tip. Don't put the nuts on and run them down until after the rubber boot is on. It ain't gonna go on after. Oh. Okay. That was it. Now you do it again. This is the point. Perfect. All right.
Cut that out.
Okay.
Chris, will you line that up? In
Right.
there?
Yep. There she went. Let it loose. Do it again. All right. Zone.
Yay!
Well, that's it. First part put back on the truck. Got a long ways to go. See you next time.